Welcome to OCD Clarity. My name is Luc, and today we will continue reading in the OCD Clarity Action Plan. So, for the last couple of days, we had an immense amount of snow around here, so we hadn't had this much in years, so it was pretty nice. It's now getting like 2 or 4 degrees Celsius, so it's melting away, but a very nice setting. But I couldn't go to work, but really nice to have. So yeah, we're now at step 5, so the action slash life structure part, and we already discussed. That it is very important not also work at your recovery, but also get your life in order. Get things in order and push through, and create new habits, create a good life structure, and that is what we are discussing here right now. And just to give some extra information, I suffered with OCD and anxiety for more than 15 years. It almost took my complete life. It took everything from me. And for years, I was really hopeless. And back in 2020, when I was in the midst of my OCD suffering, I really couldn't find a way out. I talked to every specialist that I could find that had proper OCD therapy experience. But for the most specialists, they don't understand a lot of nuances within OCD, but also they don't understand certain. They don't even know what sensory motor OCD was. And when I came to a specialist, someone who is there to help you reach recovery from OCD, and you see in their eyes that if you say, for instance, I can't stop thinking about my breathing, and I never heard of it because it's not, it's a, now it's more heard of, but back in 2020 I couldn't find anyone who say do this and do that, and this will give you a reasonable chance on reaching recovery. And that is the reason I created this OCD Clarity Action Plan, because this was the thing that I wanted to find when I was suffering. And from someone who got on the other side, from someone who was really anxious his complete life, suffered for an immense amount of time with OCD and anxiety, depression, and panic disorder, and now is completely free. And I mean completely free. OCD recovery means I don't have intrusive thoughts anymore. I don't have intrusive images, urges. My anxiety spikes are just as someone without OCD. Just I am recovered. And that was a very severe case. OCD latched onto anything 24/7 for years. But I made it my life's mission to talk to people who got recovered, no matter which team. Because I wanted to see what did they do to recover. When they had relationship OCD, when they had contamination OCD, when they had harm OCD. But in my specific timeline, but also with my specific OCD fears and subjects and that things, I could find very little people. So, but I spoke to a lot of them all over the world. So it was really a journey. But so I really distillated all that information for the last couple of years for myself, and now I made it public so that everybody for free can get to a place where you have less symptoms. And if you really work at it and give it all and really commit, you can reach full recovery by your own. But it is not easy, and for the most people, it is recommended to work with someone. If you need any help, I offer one-to-ones. You can schedule it via the link down below this video, or go to my website, or send me a message to info@ocdclarity.com. So, to start, sometimes we will discuss very basic things within this step, but if you are having OCD, you will understand that the most basic stuff will feel very hard. Just so, if you're going to a therapist who doesn't have OCD, and you say, "Oh, I can't get out of bed, can't brush my teeth, I really stay in bed for the whole day," he can't understand the suffering. He don't understand how bad the symptoms are, but I do. So I lived your life for a very long time, and I was you, because I stayed in my bed. I thought one day it will all be over when I'm a little bit more calm, but OCD took everything. It expanded within my whole life, and my life was very small at a certain point. I can't do anything anymore because I was so scared. So, 3, eat a healthy breakfast. Such a simple thing, but when you are really suffering, uh, people tend to grab easy food or processed food or nice tasting food, because that's the only thing you get a little bit pleasure in your day, because your day 24/7 is suffering with anxiety or symptoms and intrusive thoughts. This will give some comfort, some relief, because it will lift you a little bit up, but it is not healthy, and in the long run, it is not the right choice. Balance is key, and that is a very hard thing for OCD sufferers, and I still find it hard. I really need to be on the lookout to stay consistent and stay balanced, because I'm someone who really wants to go for it, but you can eat unhealthy food, but do it 80/20. 80% of the time, eat clean, eat good healthy foods, stick to a diet, and in the 20% of your time, just eat what you like: pizza, candy, chocolate, because life is also about enjoyment, right? It is not processed foods aren't evil or something when you eat it in proportion, and not too much. So, but if it's almost your entire diet eating processed food, going to McDonald's or Burger King, or not cooking your dinner never, then that's a problem, and that needs to change. So a good breakfast sets the tone for the rest of your day. Don't skip it. Choose something nutritious like oatmeal, whole grain bread with healthy toppings, or a protein shake, just as a suggestion. In the OCD Clarity Action Plan, I made a video about my breakfast. I eat every day for years. I don't know why, because I really like it. And when I really like something, I really don't switch things up. Maybe in the weekend or when I'm on holiday, but just during the week, I will eat the same over and over again in the morning. Continue this trend throughout the day. Eat a healthy lunch like a salad, whole grain sandwiches, not with chocolate spread, but with a healthy alternative. Use common sense. Eat at least 2 pieces of fruit as snacks. Finish your day with a nutritious, balanced dinner. And I think I really like cooking. So, but when I was suffering, that went away for years. But I really picked it up again, really like it again, and so you can get your old self, things you liked in the past, you can get it back. But if you're not feeling like cooking, you will need to push through. So, of course, you can still enjoy treats, but in moderation. Use the weekends to indulge a little. Don't fear having some candy, chips, or pizza, just as I said previous. Additionally, I recommend taking a multivitamin regularly. Your body is already under a lot of stress, so this won't cure your OCD, but every little step helps. However, if this doesn't feel right for you, it's not a requirement. It's just a little thing. Take the pill if you want, if you don't want it. It's a multivitamin. I take some omega 3 also every day. Um, I think it's certainly, I would recommend it taking it if you already have a eating junk, but you also need to change that. So, 4, start moving. Make an agreement with yourself to increase your movement. Start with small walks, outdoors or in nature. Then build up your exercising 2 to 3 times a week. You can go running, ride a bike, do strength training, join a sports team. Exercise releases endorphins, which boost happiness and reduce stress. Over time, this helps you feel better both mentally and physically. Be aware in moderation. Yeah, it's a key element to take away from this whole OCD Clarity Action Plan also, because in moderation, balance is key with everything. So people with OCD tends to be very black and white, go or not go, yes or no. But moderation, balance is very important. So um, yeah, it's a staple, right? It is very important to start moving, go outside, have a little walk, even if you don't feel like it. Make it easy on yourself. Don't. Uh, if you like small walks a few times a day, it's fine, you know. But I also recommend going back to the gym because yeah, the gym is really the staple uh, of my yeah a part of my life. I really like it. I I really always go no matter if I'm on holiday, no matter yeah no matter the weather. I will still go. It was really snowing here outside. I put on my snow boots and went to the gym. It was like a 40-minute walk and a 40-minute walk back, then 1 hour of training. But it will make you feel a lot better on the long run. If you're very anxious, when you are going back to the gym in your life, you will feel very anxious around people. You will feel very anxious going there, being there, very uncomfortable. But you will see if you push through, face your fear, not running away from it, you will see that you will get less scared but also you will see significant improvement within your body, how you feel within your body, but also what you see. You will develop muscle, and this will really set the stage for a more healthy lifestyle. Everything works together, right? Um, and this will motivate you to be more healthy if you're seeing the results that will bring if you will go to the gym. So, five, very important one, very hard one for a lot of people. Um, get back to work or study. If you are not working or working very little, going back to work is a critical step. I know you feel horrible, but it is important to get started again. Feel anxious or panicky? Go to work feeling anxious and panicky anyway. That is the message. Are you feeling anxious or panicky? And am I going to work? Go to work feeling anxious and panicky anyway. Do it scared. That's the staple. Do it scared. Always do it. So, working gives you a reason to set your alarm. A structured routine, a change of environment, and new conversations. When you're only lying in bed, you're only thinking and really ruminating about your fears, about a solution of your OCD, of your anxiety, of your panic. But when you're meeting people, you will feel, in the beginning, you will feel a lot more anxious, but in the long run, you will see that you have a um, um, healthy distractions with something that is very important. Work is an important part of life. Just to have, for some people, it's giving them meaning, but also having a good income or making a career. And yeah, you are in a different environment than your dark room lying in bed. So in the beginning, it will feel incredibly hard. You might experience panic attacks, extreme anxiety, or dissociation at work, but over time, you will adjust and find it easier to focus. Don't force feeling better. Just show up and try to do the best as you can in these circumstances. So, um, I was showing up at work for years and my symptoms weren't improving because I was just I was not doing the right work. I was a high functioning OCD sufferer for years, but I hadn't the right information like this. And OCD won't get better if you're just showing up at work and doing the basic stuff. You really need to work at it. So I know how hard this is because I've been through it myself. But try to take a step in the right direction every single day, no matter how small. You need to go. There is no other way. Keep going. I think the last one for today. Step 6, make time for family, friends, and fun activities. Try to socialize, even when you don't feel like it. There will be many moments when you feel very distracted, anxious, or panicked, but go anyway. Over time, you will experience little moments of happiness, laughter, and meaningful conversation. The choice you're making now will bring you gratitude in the future. It really is. A lot of things I liked in the past, I hated when I was really suffering with OCD because you're so anxious. But when you get less panicky, less anxious, less you have less fear of your worst case scenario, you will enjoy things more and your hobbies are coming back. So It's really strange. You need to realize that life goes on despite OCD. People age, and family or friends may pass away due to old age or other reasons. OCD can consume your OCD can consume you completely. But making an effort to connect with the important people in your life is valuable. This is life, right? It is really the reality. People can die, people get sick, um, and we all have a certain amount of time on this planet. So, um, and we have some influence about our health, but if we live a healthy life, we will most likely reach old age, but we don't have any guarantee. And this also stands for all the people you know, friends, family, etc. Try to find or reconnect with activities you enjoy. Even if you even if they feel impossible now, go to the movies, eat out, have a drink at a cafe, cook, read, take a walk, cycle, sit in the garden, or go on a weekend trip. Even if you feel extremely anxious, go anyway. So you see, I really try to push on go anyway. Just do it. Go. A body in motion most likely stays in motion. It's a very important thing. So um, I encourage you to read the OCD Clarity Action by yourself, reread it again, and really be honest. If you're now following a path of recovery and you're not feeling any relief for months on end, you need to change things. And give this a go, and you know, you will feel, you see, and you will come back, and you will see that this is the way. You know it within you, because there's no magical pill, there is no retreat, there is no meditation that will cure your OCD or that it will vanish. It's hard work, it is persistence, and you will need to have the grit to do it. So if you have any questions, please reach out. Please help me grow this channel. Share these videos on what type of social media you want, on forums. Please, my goal is to reach as many people as possible with OCD, to help them. I'm still a very small channel, but if you could help me grow, I would really appreciate that. Please give it a like, and I see you in the next one.